Hello and welcome to Gamers Remorse. This time we're kind of taking it casual in regards to our filming style. Just to give an introduction to the game. This game is Splatter. It's actually my game that I created for the arcade challenge at the Game Crafter. Clearly it is based off of a certain amphibious arcade hero. However, no, not Battletoads.
Not Battletoads.
Oh. However, in this game, he's much older. I guarantee it. In this game, instead of being the amphibious hero, we are all the cars trying to splatter him across the highway. This is a trick-taking game. There are 2 decks of cards. There are the trick cards, and then there are the stump cards. The trick cards plays much like a trick-taking game. There are 4 suits, numbered 1 through 10. I believe the suits are roads, water, logs, and lily pads. Very synonymous with that game again. The primary objective is to get as many of these pieces as is possible. These are frog bits, is what I've called them, and this is the frog, the little green holder here. As the game plays, trying to win as many tricks as possible. But once someone plays the frog card, which is the most powerful card in the game, once he appears, the frog component appears. And then each player then puts their car in proximity to the frog based upon how well they played that hand. For each additional trick played after, cars then swap position depending on if they won that trick. Then, if the player up front wins that trick again, they get a frog bit. These are the winning pieces or victory points to the game. Of course, if no one gets any frog bits, the amphibious hero made it all the way across the highway, the logs, onto the lily pads, and then it's a matter of who took the most tricks. In your hand, you're going to have your trick-taking cards, and then each round there are going to be a series of stump cards flipped over. There will always be 3 no matter how many players play. Before the frog appears, the first player will have first choice, second player will have second choice, third player will have third choice. Once the frog comes out, it's inverted then. The player who comes in last for the round gets first choice. So the frog card is taken out to be shown later. Actually, these were shuffled, so we can leave those out. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the trick cards. We each get 10 for 10 rounds. The stump cards actually have enough for 10 rounds as well. So then I place the frog card into the middle of the deck, so that way I know that it will end up in someone's hand.
Guarantees that it is not thrown away.
Correct. Plays a 1 of blue or water.
And 1, its highest wins, except for 1.
And we have to play foul suits.
Yep.
So I'm going to get rid of my fantastic 2 of water.
So there's a rock over here, and then a hard place over here. That's the problem with trick-taking games. Look at that, we get a straight. So that's 1 unofficial point for Eric.
Bum, 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 bum.
I like when points don't count.
Greed never killed anyone except its cat.
Alright, so we have... Maybe we should explain these as they come
Yeah.
out, too.
Let's do
So
that.
the stump deck has many different varieties of cards. I believe the one that we just saw out there was Trash Dump, which lets you look through the stump discards at a later period in time, which is incredibly helpful if you're looking for a certain stump card. The Thump makes it so when the frog is out and we are all in queue for him, it means that he can't be attacked this turn. Can't be attacked this turn. The Thump means that the player nearest to the frog has a chance of gaining 2 frog bits this round. And the +1 lets you add 1 value to another player's card or your own card, which can either increase the value of the card or decrease it if you go from a 1 to a 2, let's say. There are other cards, we'll explain those as they're played. Seriously?
Well, I'm dropping a deuce.
Touche.
Well said, well said.
Well, I'm going to drop a 4.
I'm going to play a 5. Make sure that I get second choice.
Let's try that.
I don't like Thump Thump because it seems like we have yet to really get in
well,
the situation.
exactly.
To get that.
And I feel a well-played bump completely remove the value of a thump thump.
Wait, here I is.
My hand hates me. Hey, we have a new Tigger.
I'm waiting for anyone else to play any cards that would modify the value. Cool. I'm gonna take this trump. Oh yeah. Woohoo! I got a trick.
Bum, bum, bum,
So
bum.
I follow.
Yep.
So
You know you want that thump thump.
I don't.
How?
Boy, howdy.
Something tells me I'm gonna get a third thump thump here.
So I'm gonna play the trump,
Alright, let's Trump.
green, and then I'm gonna play the trash dump to get my trump back.
Oh!
Oh, dirty pool, kids.
Maybe if I wasn't stuck with thump thumps, I could have done that.
So green is the new.
Green is the new black.
10 log.
Oh.
5. Nice.
Guess who
Guess
gets
who gets
another
the
thump
thump
thump?
Oh, Brian. Alright, I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna do the -1.
You know you want that thump thump there. You know you want the thump thump.
Oh man, it's so tempting.
Alright,
So what's Trump?
green.
Green.
At least there's no thump thumps on the table.
This is true. I'm going to do. Well, I'm gonna do a chump. And I'm gonna play the chump.
Whoa.
And I'm going to draw a card from. I have to go against my major competition here, so.
Not me.
Not right. Although I'm pretty sure you have some good cards, you just haven't really
It's debatable.
said anything.
Thank you.
about it yet. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to give you one. There you go.
I'm not okay with this. Trump.
Oh.
Oh.
Aww.
What is it?
Law. Trash dump.
7 of green.
That's not something.
I know.
But that is.
Heyo.
You know what I'm gonna do? Boom. Stop. Light. Dude.
Nice. So.
Eric, you win.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. You really got a bad hand, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do chump, and I'm gonna play trump for the next round, and it's green. And I'm gonna play chump, and I'm gonna grab a card.
Did you grab the card again the first time? Because that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I did.
Yes!
Totally did.
Did you give it back to him? Because that ain't even funny.
What did you?
No.
No.
Close.
That's out. I already played that.
He neutral? That's just...
Yeah.
I don't think I had a green in my entire hand in this game. Oh, frog.
Wait. Oh. Alright. So you won that
Yeah.
round, sir.
And the frog
Oh,
comes
yeah.
into play.
The frog comes into play. So, first place, second place, third place. So now that it's out, you get first choice.
I get first choice. And I'm going to take a -1.
I'm going to take a chump. I'm going to play that chump immediately.
He wants that grade
Hold
back.
on. Hold on.
Let's give it back to him.
Before, the whatever I drew, yeah.
Wow.
Let's get rid of that.
I'm winning, guys. I'm winning. I was winning one. I was finally winning one.
So you actually get first choice, though.
I do get first choice.
Wait, I'm the biggest loser here.
Are you the biggest loser?
I played the 4.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, wait. You played a 5, and I played a 4.
So you each played a 4.
In that case, I played a 3.
You can't argue with that.
You played a 4.
What you could have
So
done
with
is
these-
played all of these onto him, and then he would have had like a 1.
Well, how would it work here, though? Like, if we're
I still
tied at
remember
4,
this.
So you
would it come
have,
down to me having more?
yeah, you have more positive cards against you. So in the event of a tie, it comes down to how many cards are played on you positively versus negatively. So here you have 1 negatively played against Eric and 1 positively played against Eric. Here we have 1 negatively against Brian and 3 positively. So Brian.
So he is the biggest loser.
Oh yeah,
No,
you're right.
Yeah.
That's what
So
we were
technically,
fighting
yeah.
So we were fighting over worse.
Yeah.
for. Yes.
So what do you think of?
You left him with a trump?
Oh yeah, green.
Oh, it's Tron left him with none.
You jerk! Why would you do that?
You're welcome, Brian. I thought like Brian.
Bump, so you can't
What?
beat it.
You can't.
Yeah. What are the chances I'm gonna win, though?
I don't know.
Okay, so I went
Even
first,
Blind
didn't
Monk
I?
has a shot.
So I'm gonna play a 2, and then a 2, and
But
that's
it's 2 of Trump.
Trump. Sure.
I have to follow suit.
Oh.
You're like,
Well, I have first pick.
oh yeah, but I get to move up front, right? I'm closest now, but that doesn't really do much for me. Alright, so...
This is the last hand.
Trump.
What is Trump?
You jerk!
Log.
Oh, by the number of... Oh yeah, I won last round. None of these cards really do anything. Haha, I got an 11!
Well, triple thump. Jump. No, I'm not. Well, it's a bump, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So here it comes down to no one got any frog bits.
Yeah, how would we improve that? How would we make more frog bits happening occur?
Yep.
Maybe
Because even
forcing the
the
frog out by
yeah.
like a certain like.
Yeah.
early
Because
time.
even the thing here though too is you each have 5,
Yeah.
so we come to a perfect tie,
Then it'd be who's closest to the frog, right?
which would have been me.
Followed by
I'm
you.
black. Right?
I don't know. I just randomly dropped a jump at the beginning of my turn. I don't think you can do that, can you?
Oh.
Technically,
I was emptying my hand, so I got rid of all my cards.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll take the win.
I'll take the win.
But often when you're play testing a game, you play through and then you say, okay, so how can we improve this game? How can we make it better?
I'd say
So the
forcing-
question is, like you said, how can we get more movement and more frog bits?
I'd say forcing the frog out within the first couple of turns.
I think also, and I mean, I don't know, again, one of the things is with game design and development, you tinker, retest, tinker, retest, tinker, retest. I think, I got stuck with 3 thumps, and by the time the frog came out, there was a bump every single time.
Yeah.
So I think either reducing the number of bumps, adding a stump cancel card, or something to get those thumps more usable. And more viable, as well as underpower the bump. I feel the bump is very powerful. all in all, I mean, it was a quick, fun game. I don't know about you guys, I can't think of any game I've played where you have to manage 2 separate hands. There's a lot of hand management games out there, but there aren't any that I can think of where you're managing 2 hands and you're sitting here going. I thought our example was great, where I'm like adding cards like crazy to be the biggest loser, oddly. But then you were able to counter it. You know, and it's just like, we don't know. I mean, arguably, I could count cards. I could know every card you pick up because it's public draw.
Yeah.
I can't track that. I'm not that good at tracking cards. So it is. There's that risk of, I could have played differently and I could have won.
Right. And that was for just who gets to pick the first card, not
Exactly.
who gets a bit of the fraud.
Exactly.
So
I mean, I like that dual hand management. It's definitely an exciting mechanic.
I'll just say, I tend to win the games that just don't matter. I like it. I mean, this is definitely normally I'm not one for strategy, but I'm not going to say that there's not a lot of strategy. I mean, there's metagaming going on, but I mean, it's just really focusing on what other people are playing. And that's what I like. So.
I was about to come up with all these analogies strategy-wise, and I feel like all the ways to get flamed in comments. I was going to be like, the strategy is like poker, where it's luck of the draw, and then the strategy is how you play with that luck. But then people would tell me how much luck would scale as how much strategy is in poker. So then I can yell that. I'm like, well, you could argue it's the same strategy that you have in Locus, where it's like you all started an evil playfield, but no, there's luck of the draw, so you can't say that. So I really have no idea where to put the strategy line on this, because it's so crazy.
Yeah, I think there's strategy in the stump cards, and some of them are overpowered.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit luck there, but you can win which card you pick based upon how you play the first hand, so to speak. I don't know. As the designer of this game, I liked it because of its simplicity.
Yeah.
It's a very simple game. You can teach it to someone in probably 3 minutes or less. I would think all ages can pick it up. All you need to know is to be able to count 1 to 10. And there's, I wanted it to be one of those games where there's a lot of surface level education necessary, but then you could go way down in strategy if you wanted to. And so that's where the stump cards came in. So it's a little bit of Rook meets Get Bit.
Something slightly off topic I just love to add, looking at just the components in general. You mentioned this is for a Game Crafter competition. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Game Crafter or not. It's a site for independent designers. You can get great games for really good prices, as well as create your own games. Like, the components in this are just fantastic. The cards are great quality and everything. And it's, in my opinion, quite impressive what benefits game designers can have. So if you're wanting to become a game designer, or you just want to play games that aren't mainstream big box, I mean, you definitely check out the Game Crafter. And see contests as well. It's just fun to help with creative use as well.
And if you don't have any juices, you can just beta test like me.
So I'm the designer. I'm always my own worst critic. I don't know. I like the artwork. It just sort of fell together for me, which was awesome. I like the components. Of course, I have nothing to do with it other than clicking a box online.
Picking them up.
Yeah. So we filmed this, and I have never played this. Fun fact. I played it in my mind a couple of times.
Playthrough.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the
right.
first playthrough. So, I mean,
It was rough.
it's always a work in progress. So,
I mean, it was rough. It was polishing, but
yeah.
definitely there's a game there.
Yep. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen what would happen if the frog came out of the first 2 rounds. I think that's the major factor for me that I'm annoyed with. We would probably have enough time to play through this, but I think we have another game to play, so we're not going to. But, yeah, I think I'm pretty proud of it.
Eric, any final thoughts?
Apparently not. It was a fun game. I mean, this is definitely one that I'd play again, even as is, or now, and once it's finished, definitely play again.
With that, next time you're driving, remember to watch out for frogs. You see one, hit it.
Or splat it.
Splat it. If you are a frog, look both ways before crossing the street. Because we're coming for you.
And if you did hit that frog, pull over and grab a bit.